Here comes the field of Mohawk's fifth. It's the second 2003 division of the Nassagaweya Stakes. They're off and pacing. CAMELOT Hall had a flying and brilliant start along the inside and goes with authority to the lead. Unique Fighter, then the Preacher Pan slides in from third. Captain Dave once in line from fourth. Let's Move On up on the far outside is fifth. Holborn Hanover following through in sixth position. Art Carney along the inside has an early seat. Moving third to last is Arkansas. He finally got in along the inside. Let's Move On and I Said completed the field of 10. CAMELOT Hall and George Brennan 26 and 3, blazing right on through to lead it into the Mohawk backstretch. Unique Fighter took in there from second. The Preacher Pan is third, up to 3/8 completion, and Captain Dave is racing along from fourth. Holborn Hanover is the fifth one. Brandon's Cowboy took an early seat from sixth, and there goes Art Carney moving seventh at the outside ahead of Arkansas, who's going to follow the flow from eighth. Ninth on the pylons. Let's Move On, and I Said is 10th and brought to the outside. CAMELOT Hall, and then his 9 rivals past the half. 56 and 4, 30 and 1 respect for CAMELOT Hall. The 1-5 favorite takes him on to the final turn and gets it all his own way. From following along second, Unique Fighter and Captain Dave made the first over sacrifice with 3/8 of the mile to go. The Preacher Pan still following into the top 4 and moving second over. That's Art Carney, second over into the top 5 at the head of the stretch. Coming on to be sixth. On the inside is Holborn Hanover with nowhere to go from this stage. Then it's back to Arkansas. I Said. Let's Move On is in the backfield in behind Brandon's Cowboy. They're off 3/4 of 125 and 4. CAMELOT Hall, and then all the rest into the final 1/8 of a mile, and he's been in a league of his own in this one, holding second. Unique Fighter along the inside, way out wide to Holborn Hanover, who has shaken loose late. The second Nassagaweya Stakes division under wraps. CAMELOT Hall, thoroughly impressive over Unique Fighter, Holborn Hanover, and the Preacher Pan. 1, 2, 3, and 4 unofficially in the Super. 152 and 4, CAMELOT Hall. The fifth race winner at Mohawk, picking right up where he left off in winning the Metro. Blissful Hall, 2-year-old bay colt from Cirque du Soleil, owned by David Sharp, Stephen Arnold, Jerry Silva, and Sampson Street Stables, trained by Darren McCall, driven to victory by George Brennan. 2 in a row on the circuit, and he wins his Nassagaweya Stakes division in 152 and 4, CAMELOT Hall. Making the winner circle presentation, Scott McKelvey, racing secretary for Harness Racing at Mohawk and Woodbine for the Woodbine Entertainment Group.
With George Brennan again after winning the second division of the Nassagaweya with CAMELOT Hall, winner of the Metro Pace. George, you hit the gas, turned left twice, as simple as that?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I was lucky enough, I stayed out of trouble, cut the mile, and he was just awesome.
Well, you went in 152 and 4, a full second slower than you went with Grin Tin Tin, but Grin Tin Tin, went the faster division. This one made it look very easy. Which horse is better?
You know, I'm not taking anything away from Grin Tin Tin. I just think this horse is more advanced right now, and that's just, just a matter of what it is right now. This horse is just more advanced than Grin Tin Tin.
Every week when a 2-year-old comes out, you're wondering whether their last race was at the bottom of the barrel or whether they've got more to give. How do you feel about this horse?
This horse was well in reserve tonight. I think he could have went, a few ticks faster, and I just feel real strong about him.
Well, he's obviously racing very sharp right now. We wish you the best of luck with him. Congratulations on tonight.
Okay, thanks very much.
George Brennan with CAMELOT Hall and Grin Tin Tin.